With this module, we have now moved into the application portion of the course. We are going to take a moment here to contemplate what we've done so far in the context of leadership and the process that leaders follow. We are all called to be leaders of some sort, whether we lead a small team or an organization. We may not necessarily need to formally manage others to assume the mantle of leadership. However, we can and we should be thought leaders, to think about new ideas and to take the initiative to turn those ideas into tangible results. It takes a lot to become a leader. Books have been written on the topic, and we all have our own ideas of what it takes to be a leader. Ask most people what it takes to be a leader, and integrity shows up on the list, usually near the top. Integrity is critically important for a leader, but in and of itself does not distinguish a leader. In fact, all of us have to have integrity simply to operate in our society. Not having integrity certainly disqualifies one from being a leader. However, a lack of integrity probably disqualifies a person from belonging to any sort of organization or community. A leader requires two things. First, a leader needs followers. Being an authentic person with integrity is a necessary but not sufficient requirement to become a leader. To be a leader, one also needs to have a vision, a destination, a place to take followers. In order to have followers, this vision must compel and motivate the followers. Both a vision and followers are necessary for leadership. Without a vision, a leader is but a part of an aimless, wandering group. A vision without followers is nothing more than a person with an idea. What do leaders do? They provide a sense of direction for their followers. They set out a specific course of action and a final result for everyone to strive for. Leaders provide a vision that allows the group to embark on a new path, create something new, and to set a course of achievement that alone no one in the group could attain by themselves. Leaders follow a process. They take the time to understand the organization. What are its capabilities and what are its aspirations? They take the time to understand the environment. What are the trends? What are the opportunities? What are the issues? You've done a fair amount of this in the first 5 weeks of the course. Not only have we looked at the trends and the foundations of the industry, you've explored working together as a team. Leaders then synthesize a strategy based on their understanding of the organization and their understanding of the environment. A strategy contains both a vision and a high-level roadmap of how to attain that vision. From there, they create a strategic initiative. You've done this already when you developed your project proposal. Your proposal is, in fact, a strategic initiative. Next, they create a business case that contains the details and justification for their strategic initiative. We'll spend the next 3 modules working through the business case process and developing the actual business case. Please note, the process of developing the business case, what you learn and the insights you gain along the way, is every bit as important as the document itself. In fact, the process may be more important than the document. Once they develop the business case, they set about the process of turning the strategic initiative into reality. They develop a plan, they execute the plan, and they monitor and review the execution as to what went well and what didn't. They track the results to see if their vision and strategic initiative met the expectations laid out in the business case. We will start this process in the last 2 modules of the course. Strategy is one of those words that gets bandied about, largely by those who do not fully understand its true meaning or power. We're going to balance strategy with another concept called operational excellence. A strategy is something that is unique and cannot be imitated. It is something that either you or your organization can do because of your unique combinations of skills, knowledge, and talent that either you possess or that your organization possesses. Strategy sets you apart and is your organization's distinctive competence. Strategy should not be confused with operational excellence. Operational excellence is a best practice or a combination of best practices. Everyone should strive for operational excellence. Know, however, that Others can imitate those best practices, even if they choose not to. Google's development of a proprietary search algorithm or Apple's proprietary interface between its devices and operating system are strategies. Putting in place hiring practices and training programs to recruit, develop, and retain high-quality employees is operational excellence. We can all imitate the latter, but the proprietary nature of Google's search algorithm is a strategy. However, even the best strategies can fail over time if organizations are not careful. What was once a strategy could become operational excellence if an individual or an organization is not careful. Recall our discussion of the S-curve. We'll close this discussion of leadership with the idea that leadership is a skill to learn, not something we are born with. Leadership is a process, and we are all called to engage in that process in one way or another.